Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to New World. We've seen the complete questline for Brimstone Sands. We've seen the new weapon, or at least, well, the sides that I play with. And we also have a new expedition, of course, the Ennead, where they were talking about in the questline. Now, I do have to be honest, usually I go in here for the first time, and I actually went in there for the first time, tried to record it. And I botched up my recording with the audio. So now I'm basically gonna go in there, show you what you actually need to do, and, well, give you the boss fights. Like, I'm gonna make a kind of a, usually it's just a walkthrough of the dungeon and my first perspective on the dungeon, but as I've already seen the entire dungeon and played through it, I guess we'll just have to go check out the boss fights, because they are really interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna make up a group for the new dungeon, and I'll bring you guys along once we go in. So the dungeon look is actually pretty interesting. Once you enter, you're like, holy crap, this is a corrupt dungeon, but it's actually not. It has, the enemy type is like automatons or something like that. So yeah, pretty interesting. Let's get our buffs up. There we go, and a little bit of food. And we should be good to go if the rest is joining. So I'm just basically gonna like make a, well, not botched up. I'm not gonna hopefully I'm not gonna botch up this one, but I'm gonna make a short like what do you need to do, and show you the locations where you need to do, and then the boss fight. So I'm gonna wait here a little bit, but it's like a giant temple, but it's like it's broken down, and you constantly fighting under like, well, the open sky, I kind of want to say a little bit. So you're constantly going to be seeing like gates like this, and you're basically going to need to open them. So let's heal these guys up. You don't actually need to kill these guys over here. Now there are 2 checkpoints here that you do need to clear out, and it's basically upstairs there with the big dude, and then behind me there's 2 items that you actually need to interact with. So it's this dude over here. The small guys, I don't think you actually need to beat them. You only need to beat this big dude. There are guys in the background fighting a little bit. He can be a pain in the ass, so you do have to watch out because he smacks like hell. You definitely want to make sure that you don't pull aggro in this one. He does have a stamina bar, so if you drain his stamina bar, he basically goes down on the floor, and it's an easy kill, right? Now, if this guy goes down, you can actually activate this glyph console here. And this is what you're actually gonna need to do in this dungeon, like activate glyph consoles in certain locations. And every time you do it, there's usually a chest near it, an expedition chest near the console as well. And that opens up these gates that we just saw. Let's throw a heal here. There's actually a lot of chests here. The dungeon really isn't all that big. So we pass along here. We could clear out these guys. We're gonna need to clear them out in a second anyway. And then the second one we're gonna need to beat is this dude over here. And these are like automatons. And an automaton, as far as I can understand it, are basically like they're machines, right? So it's Romans and automatons. Those are the enemy types you face here. Now, there is a lot of solar damage in this, especially on the bosses. Solar damage, and that means like, yo! That was almost really close there. Get that recount. And he's down. Activate this glyph console. With some nice animations on it. That opens up this chest. Locked. Seriously? Okay. There we go. It's better. And then we clear out that dude, and the gate will open to the next section. So for the map, you can see like we have 3 different areas that we actually need to go in, 3 different floors. You kind of could say like a boss monster here, 1 boss fight over here, and then 1 boss fight over here. So, yeah, like I said, really not too long of a dungeon. And Shy is dead as well. There we go. I think he dropped something. And then we go into the next area here, the ancient halls. Now, the ancient halls, there's basically 3 areas that are broken tombs, the verdant locus, and I do believe the tainted burial. That's the 3 locations you actually need to be to actually, again, use those walls, activate those glyphs on those walls. Let's be a little bit careful that I don't go too much. And then here we've got the first rune, the broken tombs, which you're gonna need to activate, right? There's a tank. Let's get some cooldowns here. And clear these guys out. Now the bosses are really, really nice. Especially the last bosses, like holy crap. The first time we did those, they scared the shit out of me. Can I not pick this up? There we go. Yeah, you only need to defeat the big guy. The small guys, you will pull them anyway, so you're gonna need to beat them. There we go. 1 down here. I do believe you're gonna need to clear out 2. So let's go check out the second one. So the second room here that you're gonna need to clear out is here right in front of us. With the panthers on the side. I'll show you in a second on the map where it actually is. And that way you can actually avoid a lot of mobs if you just make a way like 1 line towards the rooms. So it is the verdant locus. So basically if you go to right and then actually through here, you can skip the entire mobs over here and in this hallway over here. But people seem to be pulling like everything. Making it a little longer run. It's to be expected, right? Like, everybody's trying to farm out the dungeon, not speed run it. And every kill means that you have a possibility of getting a drop. People just want to get drops in the dungeon. So make sure I don't die. There we go. Big dude down. Let's activate the glyph console. And now I'm not really sure. I think we only need to do 2 per room. Instead of 3, I think the tainted burial is just where you can find some orichalcum. And if all goes well, this door should now open once this dude is down. Horn. Right, there we go. So it's only 2 glyphs per room that you actually need to clear. And then we actually come towards the first boss. Thing. Yeah, there we go. Everybody here? Yeah. Now the first boss is actually pretty interesting. It's a giant beetle that has solar damage, so fire damage. So we are gonna need to like play line of sight a lot. He has a rush, as you can see. He has like a bump up and down, which does hurt, and he can do that 3 times in a row. So we do need to be careful of that. And then a giant laser that actually pulls some like fire on the floor and some orbs of fire, and yeah, there is a whole lot of fire in this dungeon. Now, the trickiest part is when he actually does this. Now, if you see this, you kind of need to, like, run around the, the pillar where I'm at right now and actually avoid it completely. Like, make sure that your line of sight. Because it doesn't matter what healer you have, they will not be able to heal you. Like if those 3 orbs in the sky actually all target you at the same time, you're dead. Like you are dead. No way you can survive it. Maybe if you have like burn resist or something. Yo! Get out. Yeah, he's dead. Couldn't heal him in time, and there he goes with his double jump. Come on. No, 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 no. Yo. Yeah, it's madness. It really is madness. You need to. Yo, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. The problem is not if not everybody is like properly adjusted to each other and like goes in the same direction. Line of sight for the healer towards the group is gonna be a real issue. And they basically should be playing where I'm playing right now, and now they should be playing like over here. Every time those orbs spawn, you kind of want to like circle around this pillar or any other pillar, like maybe around this or maybe around that one. Doesn't matter. Just keep circling around the pillar every time those beacons show up. But it's actually a really fun fight. And expedition chest, and that means we are done with the first room, and we are gonna move on to the second one. The landing. And there is again 2 spots that we need to clear out. One on the right and one on the left side, I believe. I think it's this one and this one that we need to clear. I'm not really sure. It might be this one. There's like one with orichalcum and then one that we actually need to clear. This one. But they pulled the ogre first. We need to get past him anyway, so. And that room over there only has like orichalcum on it. Doesn't have a chest, so there's mobs there, but there's actually no real reason to like kill them. And let's clear these guys out. And actually activate the rune, right? Remnants of royalty. So you can see on the wall there the first rune for this zone. And let's get some extra damage in there for the crew. Make sure we heal them up. And do believe here you are gonna need to defeat all 3 of them before you can activate it. No, you can already activate it. Nice. And again, a chest, like there's a lot of chests in this expedition. That's really, really nice. There we go. That's one down. Now the next one is over here. So you are gonna need to make your way through a bunch of stuff before you can actually open the door here that leads to the next boss. And then go down. See if I'm right this time. Yeah, I'm right. So it's the Timeless Court, the Timeless Crypt. So you're gonna need to do the Remnants of Royalty and the Timeless Crypt to actually open up the room towards the boss. Yeah, like I said, second time that I actually joined this dungeon myself. There's still a little bit of figuring out for me what is the best means to run and who do you fight and who do you don't fight. Again, Pluto has a stamina bar, so drain that stamina bar as fast as possible. You work him towards the floor and GG, easy kill, right? Some extra damage in there. Yo, who's hitting me? The second Pluto is down. Oh yeah, he does smack, so gotta be careful, guys. Gotta be careful. And get somebody up. Yo. go. Let's activate this rune and let's head to the next boss. So you do need to beat all the enemies that are outside of this the staircase, else the door will not open. So you cannot just run to the staircase and avoid him. So the second boss is... what's his name again? General Crosses, and he is a Roman general, of course. And he summons like these shadow soldiers that kind of rush you, and a whole lot of mobs. Like, he spawns a whole lot of mobs. And you basically definitely want to make sure that you kill these, because they give buffs to the boss, and eventually if the mobs like are with too many, they will come after your healer, and it's a whole thing, guys. It's a whole thing. And these shadow soldiers actually hitting in there. Yep. Now they don't really do too much damage. They just are annoying because they interrupt. There we go. Let's see if I can pull him to the boss. So the group actually takes him over from me. There we go. Nice. And they are all great sword users, and they're all taking a lot of damage. Let's heal myself. Got another signifier, and he's going for a buff, so he does need to die. Or his stamina bar needs to be drained, so he actually stops casting. We got a prefect here. Let's see if I can pull him to mob. So we got 2. And 4 more mobs. Nice pull there. Really nice. Yo, fire chasing me. Okay, all mobs are down. That's good. Let's heal myself back up. Get those cooldowns. Yo. Let's pull the mobs towards the boss. Yo! Cast! Damn it, you cast! If we can get a revive. Perfect. Good. Getting a lot of fire. Mobs coming in. Instantly going after the healer. Make sure to kill those mobs, guys. Really important. See if I can actually... Yeah, I need to start hitting the boss to get my cooldowns, because I cannot keep those heals on top. Mobs down. I can focus on the boss again. Yo! Fire, 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 fire. And fire on the boss as well. Good heal. 7k on him and 6k on me. So that was actually perfect. The tank needs to stay on the boss. The tank is not on the boss. The boss starts free casting on everybody. Close. There again. 6-1. I love this ability, man. Like healing somebody else and able to heal yourself, or vice versa. Mobs need to die faster. The boss should actually already be dead by now. Drop the Cyclops. They do have nasty. There we go. So a punch and a laser, and that can become quite intense. Let's put a heal there and heal there. Stay on the boss. Stay on the boss. Let's give myself a heal. Yeah, pretty intense fight, I do have to say. Like, these bosses were well developed. Let's get my ass back up. And then the last one is... Oh, completely missed there. with my beacon. And then the last one is even crazier than this one. Like, this is actually really just tank and spank and avoid the solar damage. And make sure you kill all the ads. But the last one is so freaking crazy. Good heal there. We're nice on time. Almost got him. Another. He's coming for me. Oh, he's going for somebody else. Interrupted in the cast there. And nice, we got him. He was saying something, but never really heard it. And then yeah, chest and onto the third zone, guys. And third zone is like the easiest and the fastest zone in the entire expedition. Like, it is a straight run towards the actual boss room, which is really nice. So basically, the boss room is up there. You can see the door here, but there is no signals that you need to activate in this room. So you basically just keep to the sides and run to the end. Just pull everything, kill the big dude over there, and that's it. There we go. The fires start to lit. And you basically go up and GG. Well, it's not GG yet. Now comes the most interesting part of the entire show. The last bosses. Because you can see in the top, defeat Ampu and Heru. Now, Ampu is kind of a... well, he's a hard ass. You kind of need to play with him around these pillars. Because at certain points, he will start rushing. And you kind of want to make him rush into the pillar. Making him stunned. I'm just gonna... No, don't die so soon. Oh my god. People dying so soon. It's way too soon. That doesn't spell anything good. Great sword, man. The 15% increased damage taken. Not a lot of people actually take it into account of that. Now for range DPS, you kind of need to play him like where I am at. Because if he targets you, he basically runs into the pillar. There we go. So he runs into the pillar and that means he's stunned. If you don't stun him, he's actually gonna leave a trail of fire all over the dungeon. And he will keep following you. Like, he will constantly keep following you. So just stand between him and the actual pillar. And all should be good. Make sure you stay out of that one. No, that's a wrong heal. Try not to get hit by stuff. It's a pretty straightforward tank and spank, this boss, actually. Like, the only you just think, bam, and again he runs into the pillar, so this is perfect. Every time, this is actually perfect. Do we need to be careful? He's no longer... Nope. Yo. And once he's down, he kind of stays where he is, and his brother comes down, and that's this one. Now for this one, the 4 pillars at a certain point are gonna get like orbs below them, and we're gonna need to activate those orbs to actually shut them down for a second. And he's gonna cast a lot of fire and solar abilities that are actually doing fire. He's gonna do like these orbs that run around with fire damage. Like I said at the start, there's a lot of fire damage in this dungeon, guys. Move out of those. Topple back up. We kind of need to make sure that we are full health. Here we go. I think this is when he does it. Was I wrong? Yeah, no, here. Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong. Wasn't there yet. We are gonna be a little bit late. Like, this boss is actually really good to do with multiple... Yeah, here we go. So now you actually need to run to these orbs. Avoid the AoE damage that he does. And disable them. And usually it does like an AoE shock. Which is pretty hard to avoid. Because you're actually like really busy with trying to disable those orbs. That's basically all that Heru does. Now, when Heru goes down, that means that both bosses become active at the same time. That's when it gets actually tricky. Because you kind of need to kill them at the same time. You're gonna need to do those orbs. You're gonna need to avoid that. You're gonna need to make sure that he rushes into pillars. Like everything you just did, you're gonna need to do with two bosses at the same time. And that is what makes this fight like really, really interesting. Orb. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Dodge that. Because that can, well, not one-shot you, but... Like you see, half my health was gone. Just from that one AoE shock. You do want to be careful with those. Let's heal up. Let's get that cooldown back. Get that tank. So if you stay in the AoE stun ability, you are gonna get like a stun ability. You are gonna be stunned. You do not want to make sure, you want to make sure that you're out of there. It doesn't damage you while you stand in it, but not being able to move, definitely. Yo guys, stay out of the fire when I cast it. So now both bosses are alive with half their health, and we're gonna need to beat them at the same time. Let's see if I can actually move forward. No, 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 no. And I'm stunned. Good heal there. I kind of need to type at this moment. To actually tell them. I'm not sure if everybody knows that they need to die at the same time. Oh! This gives me a second though. Stay out of the fire. Move, move, move! Oh, that was a heavy hit. That was a bad one. Getting circled. Oh, here come the orbs. I need to heal myself before I get one shot. Avoid the AoE blast. That was too late. Heal myself, heal myself. No, I knew it. I knew it. Like, this was my screw up. Ah, this was my screw up. That is the general train of thought of the fight, guys. Like, it is... I find it honestly one of the most interesting fights I've ever seen in the game so far. Like, dealing with so many mechanics at the same time, it really makes it... It makes it really, really fun. Like, it makes it really fun. Okay, let's see if we can kill them at the same time, right? Because, well, basically we saw every ability that was actually in the game. And then I also noticed that my... Well, everything was basically dry. I didn't have any of my foods up or anything. So I was lower on HP and everything. So really not too good. I think we got it. Don't die! So close now. Come on, baby. So the other one is on her feet, meaning she's down. This one needs to die now before the other one gets up. So you do have a little bit of respite before the actual bosses get back alive. But if you don't finish it too fast, they basically stand back up with half health. So you're gonna really need to time it out. But yeah, it's a really fun fight, guys. It's a really fun fight. I do have to say, I always thought that she, with the orbs, that she could do the shockwave twice. But apparently she only did it once, whenever the bosses were active. So you got an ancient glyph here that you can read as well. 2 bosses means 2 loot bags, so don't forget to pick up both of them. And yeah, we got the minor heart rune of detonate, so that's for the next episode, heart runes. We're gonna check out that quest in total as well. And how to actually get your heart runes and how to actually build your heart runes. But like I said, guys, this dungeon is amazing. The bosses are amazing. The combat is amazing. I'm not really sure, like, I feel like fire gems or fire resist gems would help out a lot, but as you can see, even I'm not sure if they're actually carrying any, but without fire gems you can actually still do this one. Now, I'm not really sure. You probably want to use the gems that say which mutation it is. Now apparently there's also a console here that you need to work with for a quest, the 3rd revelation. Is there something you can read and then something you can unlock here? I'm really not sure how it all works. Like, this is, like I said, this is one hell of a dungeon, guys. Just look at the view. This is an amazing dungeon. Let's sit around down and end this episode up here, guys. If you want to see more of my Let's Play here in New World or any other game I might play on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. I kind of wanted to make like just a short episode where I explained what you actually need to do. But I think I got like, I think it will become like more of a Let's Play than it would become a tutorial video. But yeah, I'm making Let's Plays anyway, so who cares, right? Anyway, thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.